You have tried to manifest something. Maybe you've done the visualization, the vision board, the affirmations, the gratitude journaling. You read the books, follow the methods, apply the techniques, but it's still not working. Or if it works briefly or partially, but then it just stops. And so you're left wondering whether if you're doing something wrong, whether you simply do not have what it takes to manifest, or whether if manifestation itself is just something that works for some people, the lucky ones, but not for you. I have sat with hundreds of people in the exact same place. And so I want to tell you something that it took me many years to fully understand. The problem is almost never your effort, and it's almost never your desire. It's the ingredients that you're missing, and nobody's talking about them. And so in the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through the 9 hidden ingredients of conscious manifestation. The ones that no teacher is talking about. Because you see, manifestation is not a mystery, it's a system. And like any system, it only works when all its parts are present. Once you see what is missing for you, everything will change. If nothing changes, if you keep thinking what you've always thought, feeling what you've always felt, doing what you've always done, where do you think you'll end up in 5 years? Most people, when they sit honestly with this question, they feel something uncomfortable in their bodies. Not because the default future is terrible, but because it's predictable, it's recognizable. It looks like more of the same. The same patterns, the same gaps, the same addictions, the same relationships, the same you, and the same persistent sense that the life that you're living is somehow adjacent to the life that you're here to create. That is your default future. A non-manifestation method, however good, can move you off the trajectory if the inner foundation is missing. Because manifestation is not something that you do on top of your life. It's something that flows from the inside of it. When most people try to manifest something, they reach for a methodology, a technique, a system, and so they start doing visualizations, repeating affirmations, scripting, vision boards. They start doing something external that will help them channel or organize the energy, okay? Expecting some kind of a result. And I understand why. Because it kind of feels like you're doing something. It feels like you're moving forward and applying the right tool. But here's what I have seen in nearly 2 decades of coaching. Manifestation methods that have no inner foundation just do not hold. You can apply the technique perfectly, consistently, and with genuine intention, but still find yourself in the exact same place 12 months later, wondering why it's not working. So I want you to think of it like a table. A solid table needs all of its legs to be strong and to be balanced. They need to be properly placed. Now, most manifestation methodologies give you only 1 or 2 legs and then call it complete. Well, no wonder the table keeps collapsing. The table does not need a better surface. It just needs all of its legs. And real manifestation that is conscious, sustainable, and repeatable, does not flow from the outside in. It flows from the inside out. Over 20 years that I've been studying and teaching conscious manifestation to my clients and my students, I have identified 9 ingredients that must all be present so that your vision can move from the inside to the outside, from intention to actual reality. Most manifestation teachings cover only 2 or 3 of these at best, and they're usually vision, strategy, and maybe mindset. The rest are completely left out. So I want to walk you through each one of them so that you can see exactly where the gap might be for you. Vision is the what, the clear, specific picture of what you're creating. It's not a vague wish, it's a genuine image that you can see in your mind's eye of what you would love to create. Mindset is the mental equivalent. It's what you would have to believe about yourself, about life, about what is possible for this vision to manifest. Your thoughts have to match what you're trying to create. Strategy is the how, it's the plan, it's the roadmap, the practical steps that move the vision from the inside world to the outside world. Skill set is the bridge between the inner and the outer. the capabilities, the knowledge, and the daily practices that your vision requires you to develop. You do not need them all to begin with. You can develop them along the way. Focus is the discipline of attention, the ability to keep coming back every day through every distraction to what matters most. Intuition is your inner GPS. It's when your heart is coherent and genuinely aligned with your vision. It begins to receive guidance that your logical mind alone cannot access. Linear planning sees one road, while intuition sees the whole map. Action is the heart in motion, not forced, fear-based doing. It's actually aligned movement, the kind that comes from a genuine inner yes rather than from pressure or obligation. It feels different in the body, and it produces, obviously, different results. And manifestation. This is the receiving, the moment when what you created on the inside becomes now visible on the outside. Most people skip this stage. They achieve something and then they immediately move to the next goal. Manifestation asks you to pause for a moment, to acknowledge, to appreciate, to let this new reality land. At the center of this entire system is what I call the Heartset. Heartset is the why. It's, in my opinion, the most important ingredient. It's the emotional equivalent of your vision already fulfilled. It's that felt sense in your body that it is real. It's not hope, it's not wishfulness. It is the actual feeling of it being true. And the Heartset is governed by one thing, the Coherence Effect. Heart coherence is a measurable state that has been documented extensively by the HeartMath Institute, in which your heart, your mind, emotions, and your physical body move into a synchronized rhythm. In this state, your vision stops being a detached thought and becomes a felt reality in your body. You're no longer just thinking about what you want to create. You are aligned with it. But the coherence effect is more than a physiological state. It's more than stress reduction or mental clarity, though it produces both. When you enter into genuine heart coherence, something larger happens. You come into resonance not just within yourself, but with the intelligence that underlies and governs all of life. The unified field, the creative ground from which everything emerges. What the great spiritual traditions of the world have called in their different languages, the Sacred Heart, the Divine Presence, the living source. Think about the word enthusiasm. In Greek, entheos, it means God within. To be enthusiastic in its original sense is not to be excited, it's to be animated from the inside, to have the creative fire of life moving through you, not just around you. That is the coherence effect. The moment you stop trying to create from the isolated energy of personal will and begin creating from the unified energy that supports, nourishes, and sustains all of life. And when that happens, when you are genuinely coherent, genuinely aligned with that larger intelligence, the other 8 ingredients begin to fall into place with a naturalness that no amount of willpower can manufacture. Strategy stops being effortful, intuition becomes accessible, action feels aligned, the whole system begins to move as one. And this is not a metaphor. This is how manifestation actually works. Not as a technique that you apply, but as a state of flow that you inhabit. And the heart, your heart, is the doorway. If any of this landed for you today and you recognize yourself in what I just described, I want to offer you somewhere real to begin. The Heart Mastery Starter Kit. It's completely free. Inside, you will find the 4 stages of Heart Mastery, the Heart Mastery Quiz, and a 17-minute guided meditation called Coming Home to Your Heart. That meditation is the practical entry point to everything that I just described. It's the practice of building that inner foundation, the Heartset, the coherence that makes all of these 9 ingredients active and aligned. and it's not available anywhere else, only inside the kit. To access it, you can click on the link in the description below. Please stop trying to fix yourself. There's nothing wrong with you, and instead begin to build the inner foundation first. When all 9 ingredients are working together, manifestation stops being something that you try to do, try to make happen, and becomes something that instead begins to flow naturally through you. I will see you in the next video. Until then, I send you all of my love. Bye-bye for now.